here live at the Waterfront Village with my friend, the zombie, Jonathan. You're looking good. Jonathan just got an awesome face paint job. What do you think?
I like turtles.
All right.
Who likes good news? Everyone? Then good news, everyone!
What's going on, everyone? It's Nina Infinity. Welcome to my channel on this Friday. It's Good Friday. It's Good News Day, and I'm here to report some much needed good news because we could all use it. It's been a crazy, crazy week like it always is. It seems like we're never short of bad news in the news and on Twitter and all the craziness that is out there in the world. That is why I do this show, to remind you that there's still good things happening. Good things like 200-watt studios in the house today. He gave me some good news before we started the show. He has some good news, and if he wants to share that with the chat, he can. But you know, life is full of ups and downs. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's up, sometimes it's down, but it always balances out at some point. And that's what I'd like to remind people of, because you never know if you're going through a hard time right now. Just hang in there. Just hang in there, because you never know what's around the corner. Usually it's something good. And as for my week, my week was actually kind of awesome because I got to interview a really cool dude. His name is Sam J. Jones, and he came on my channel on Wednesday, and we talked about this little movie that he did a while back. What was that movie called again? Oh, that's right. It's Flash Gordon. It was really cool. Anna, that Star Wars girl, was there. His writer was there, Rob. He's an awesome dude for his comic book, because we were talking about his comic that is going on right now. It's on Indiegogo. And after the show that we did, it's on its way to being funded. So thank you, everybody, for pitching in on this. And last night I was on the Jack Show. Shout out again to Anna, that Star Wars girl. She pushed the comic again because we're trying to get this thing funded, because I mean, it's Sam J. Jones. He's saving the galaxy. How do you not want this? But anyway, it's really cool. It's a really cool idea. It's a really cool book because, you know, it's just fun. Remember, fun things, fun stuff is always nice to, you know, come across. And it's rare these days. So if you guys are interested, make sure you back this comic by Flash Gordon, I should say. And here is the link to the comic. It's really awesome. And also, we had a really good show. So if you guys are interested in that, watch the Wednesday show, Breaking the Narrative with Sam J. Jones. It was really cool. Yeah, I just wanted to give another shout out about that. It's a really cool idea and everything. So there you go. And Braz Monkey just gifted 5 memberships to the chat. Thank you, Braz Monkey. You are very sweet. Thank you for doing that. And we got Vermont Cheddar. He's giving me that cheddar. He's becoming a member. Thank you, Vermont Cheddar. That is, I love cheddar. I feel like cheddar is such a underrated cheese. Cheddar is an underrated cheese. It's just good. It's good on everything. I love cheddar. And we got Deranged Lunatic, aka DL, in the house for $1.99. Says, Nina, that top looks awesome on you. Thank you. Thank you. It's very summery. It's yellow. It's summery. Got my new yellow hat on. It says flex. It says, trying to do you want to flex? Gotta get that workout in. Thank you for that super chat. And we got, your average patriot nerd just gifted 5 memberships to the chat. I feel very patriotic when I see your name. Thank you, sir. Very cool. Thank you for gifting that. And what's going on Rumble? I see you guys there. Rumble says, Reagan Knight says, how is cheddar underrated? Look, it just doesn't get as enough love as some of the other cheeses. I feel like some of the other cheeses get more love than cheddar. That's just my personal view. I just think it's underrated. You never hear like, okay, what kind of cheese you want to get? Let's just get some cheddar. You just never hear that. I feel like it needs more love. But maybe that's just me. Sassy says, I'm jealous of anyone that can wear yellow and look good in it. I know there's some colors that just don't go well with certain people. Yellow goes really well with me. There's other colors that don't go very well with me. And I'm like, really want to wear that. What's up, Teresa? Says you're going to get spam with cheddar. Yes, this is so true. Cheddar has been reduced to omelets and burgers lately. Bring more wine. Very true. Very true. What a weird way to start this show, talking about cheddar. I feel you raking at night. Thank you for being on Rumble, by the way. Rumble is pretty awesome. The link to that is also in the description if you guys want to check out the Rumble side, the rumbling side of things. Thanks, Boosh. Thank you. Nice try, but thank you. Okay, let's get this show started because we have a lot to talk about. A lot of cool bit of news. Here, we usually talk about archaeology news, and I thought this news was really cool and really funny. But I have to read, so therefore, give me a moment. Okay, here we go. Okay, so this is really cool. First recorded stand-up comedy sketch from 500 years ago, discovered in 15th century manuscript. That's just the headline is pretty freaking awesome. Here it is. Here's the picture of the manuscript. While this old parchment page may look like one out of a wizard's spell book, it's actually what scholars believe to be the world's oldest recorded stand-up comedy routine. In the year 1480, a household cleric and tutor to a noble family named Richard Heeg went to a feast where there was a minstrel performing a 3-part act. He recorded as much as he could remember, opening with, "By me, Richard Heeg, because I was at the feast and did not have a drink." That's already funny because everybody else there is drunk. That's already funny. That is illustrative of where the story goes from there. A performance relevant to the humor enjoyed in Britain today, and one which colors the high Middle Ages as a time of artistic liberty, social mobility, and vigorous nightlife. Man, they sure knew how to party back then, for sure. Heeg's booklet contains 3 texts gleaned from the gestures material. A hunting of the hare story featuring a killer rabbit. Hey, that sounds familiar, doesn't it? A mock sermon in prose in which 3 kings eat so much that 24 bulls explode out of their stomachs and begin sword fighting, and an alliteration nonsense verse entitled "The Battle of Barraconwet." Reminiscent of Geoffrey Chaucer's writing or Monty Python's Killer Rabbit. That's exactly what my mind went to right away. Of Caravannog sketch in their film Monty Python and the Holy Grail. The hunting of the hare is a rhyming burlesque romance, meaning the frivolous is important and the serious is treated lightly. In it, 2 fictional peasants get involved with a series of hijinks that include a canny coney who kicks one of them in the head. In the Battle of Brackenwet, Robin Hood, killer bumblebees, and jousting bears color a tale of full nonsense with what would have been Mr. Heeg and the minstrel's local neighborhood on the border of Derbyshire and Nottinghamshire, where Mr. Heeg lived. The texts were found in the National Library of Scotland by James Wade of Cambridge's English faculty, who recently wrote a paper on term explaining such materials is extremely rare, but offers a wondrous glimpse into the life not only among England's medieval middle class, but the skill and appreciation for minstrels. I feel like there's like movies here that should be made about this. This is so freaking cool. Here we have a self-made entertainer with very little education creating really original, ironic material. To get an insight into someone like that from this period is incredibly rare and exciting, Mr. Wade said. You can find echoes of this minstrel's humor in today's shows like Mock the Week, situational comedies, and slapstick. The self-irony and making audiences the butt of the joke is still very characteristic of British stand-up comedy. During the Middle Ages, minstrels roamed between fairs, taverns, and baronial halls to entertain with song and stories either across the country or along a local circuit. Many had day jobs, such as a plowman or peddler, but gigged through the nights and weekends. Sounds like modern day stand-up comedians, doesn't it? The more things change, the more they stay the same. These texts remind us that festival entertainment was flourishing at the time of growing social mobility, said Dr. Wade. They give us a snapshot of medieval life being lived well. People back then partied a lot more than we do today, so minstrels had plenty of opportunity to perform. They were really important figures in people's lives right across the social hierarchy. It also shows that what we sometimes think of a society or science-denying religious tyranny created not only these talented comics, but people who enjoyed their work enough to copy it down. Mr. Heeg worked for a noble family and would have been considered right and proper, yet he appeared to have had a sense of humor and to have enjoyed literature that others may have dismissed as too lowbrow to preserve. What else can we conclude when the man committed the minstrel's rhymes of drink you to me and I to you, and hold your cup high. God loves neither horse nor mare, but merry men that in the cup can stare, to memory well enough to write it down. What a cool bit of news. I really enjoyed this, and I hope you did too. I love comedy. And this is absolutely really, really cool news to see this. 200 Baht Studios for $2 says Amy Schumer thought we wouldn't find those old jokes. She's just gonna go like copy it down now and pretend it was all hers. Thank you for the $1.99. Steel Leg of History says, be blessed. 2 more appointments for my new leg, Togo. Oh, yay. I hope it works out. Thank you for that super chat. But yeah, I thought it was cool. Those guys back in the day definitely had a better sense of humor than we do today. I feel like comedy is becoming a lost art. It's becoming a lost art. Jennifer Lawrence wrote those jokes. Sounds about right. She is the first that did everything. So, I mean, how you guys doing? Let me sit down and relax here. I mean, I'm already sitting, but let me shift to a more relaxing position. Okay, here we go. Give me my coffee. I love how these Jennifer Lawrence jokes just never get old anymore. Like, I don't think this is ever going to get old. This situation is never getting old. Thanks, Dexter. All right. Next bit of news. We're going to come back down to, our century now. Oh, no, my cat's walking around. She's looking like she's about to cause a lot of problems. Hang on. Okay, no, she's fine. Okay. Everything's good. So, next bit of news. This was cool. I liked it. I thought it was really inspiring. It's an inspiring bit of news, and I wanted to share it with you guys. Here we go. It says, after years of waking up at 4 a.m. to haul trash, he graduated from Harvard Law School. Wow, that's a lot of dedication. That's a lot of dedication. Good for him. Here's the news.
Well, from hauling trash to Harvard, this afternoon, a former sanitation worker from Prince George's County just graduated from Harvard Law School.
He's got an incredible story. News 4's Amy Cho has been following Rahan Stanton's journey for years now. She sat down with him and shares how he's giving back.
I'm like really nervous about this one. Can you click it?
No.
And can you?
No, sir.
When we last saw Rahan Stanton, he was about to find out if he'd gotten into Harvard Law School. Spoiler alert, he did.
Congratulations!
That was 3 years ago.
Let's go!
Since then, Rahan has made the most of his time at Harvard, staying focused on where he's going, but also where he's been.
And I ended up becoming like a garbage man. And that's just like when my life changed forever.
Rahan says money has been tight for much of his life. His mom left when he was 8, and his dad raised him and his brother Reggie as a single parent.
Just different types of poverty, right? There was
Through
like housing
hardship.
insecurities, food insecurities. A lot
let
of
him
times we
stop
didn't
it.
really know like where we're going to be able to keep our home.
It's why he and Reggie both took jobs as sanitation workers. Rahan spent his mornings hauling trash before heading off to class at the University of Maryland.
There will be some days in which I just didn't have time to get to the shower and just change my clothes. And so I would kind of sit off to the side because of how I was dressed. And that was
Aw.
very uncomfortable, but we made it work.
He certainly did. Once Rahan got to Harvard, he made it a point to be friends with the school custodians. They were shocked someone was talking to them.
She said, I'm sorry. Students don't talk to me. Students would rather look at the wall than talk to me.
Wow.
He started a nonprofit called the Reciprocity Effect to give back to the school's support staff. He
That's
used his
really
own
cool.
money to buy them Amazon gift cards and also held an award ceremony in their honor.
That's
I'm
really
simply
cool.
trying to pay that forward by giving other individuals a time to shine. Because I just think we should all be appreciated for the work we put in.
And today, all of his
Aw.
work has finally paid off too.
Rahan Stanton!
Next up, Rahan has a job lined up at a law firm in New York.
It's nice to be able to say that we finished this. Things are on an upward trajectory. We made people smile through it. I'm just excited.
So proud of you.
Thank you so much.
Amy Cho. News 4.
Aw, that's so good. Good for
Incredible young
him.
man with an incredible story. He has battled a number of serious health issues throughout the years. After a story went viral in 2020, actor Tyler Perry stepped in to help pay his
Wow.
tuition, and we certainly wish him well.
That's
been
really
amazing.
cool, man. I wish him well too. And it's really interesting to me that, you know, he chose to go into the sanitation work. That's hard work. And you know, you talk about, you know, when you walk a mile in someone's shoe, and so when he did that, he noticed how other people in that line of work were treated, and he decided to do something about it. And I think that's really cool just on its own. So with his, like, already you can tell his character is a good person. So hopefully going forward, he's going to be maybe helpful to all sorts of people, because we need good lawyers out there. So all the best to him. I hope he keeps that goodness alive in him moving forward, because life is tough and you're gonna see some ish as a lawyer. But I hope that he can keep that goodness in him. It was cool though. I like how he persevered through all the hardship to get to where he is. That's what this is all about. That's what life is all about. Magnum North, thank you for the $10. Says you love comedy. Have you watched Life lately? Joe Biden bit the dust for all the sins he committed. Well, Magnum North, I may or may not have seen that, and I may or may not have laughed at it. But this show is a politics-free zone. So I try to not talk about things like that because, well, we want to welcome everyone in this show. We want to put politics and weird stuff aside. Maybe some people like Joe Biden. I don't want to make them feel uncomfortable. So I try to let those things be for another show, because this is a good place. This is a happy place. And if that made you happy, well, excellent. Next bit of news. This was really cool as well. Speaking of Harvard, this is another bit of Harvard news. And here we go. It's weird. Sometimes there's a theme. Sometimes there's a theme to every show. So here's another one. It says, I was born in prison. Texas girl born in jail gets accepted to Harvard. This is a really crazy story. And it says, a young Texas woman whose life began behind bars has been accepted into the prestigious Harvard University after graduating third in her class. 18-year-old Aurora Sky Kastner was born in the Galveston County Jail. Her father picked her up from the county jail and raised her as a single dad. Her mother was incarcerated at the time and has never been part of her life. I was born in prison reads the first line of her Harvard application letter. Kastner credits her mentor, Mona Hamby, for her success. Kastner and Hamby met when she was in elementary school. The school staff introduced her to a community mentorship program where adult volunteers grab lunch with young students at least once a week. This is why these kind of programs are so important, because you never know who could benefit from, from something like this, because not everybody has both parents in their lives. I was given a paper about her. Her hero was Rosa Parks, and her favorite food was tacos from Dairy Queen. Gross. That's really gross. And she loved to read. I thought this sounded like a bright little girl, Hamby wrote to the Houston Chronicle. I still have that paper today. She told me I've been to jail. I said, no, that can't be right. I knew that I can't just go eat lunch. With kids once a week, she needed more. Hamby became a major part of Kastner's life since that day. She took her to get her first haircut at a salon, helped her get glasses, and was there when she toured Harvard's campus. Kastner not only succeeded in getting accepted into Harvard, but she will also be attending the prestigious Ivy League school on a full scholarship. Girls set a goal to go to Harvard in elementary school despite being born in poverty, received full scholarship to attend Harvard in 2023, Hamby wrote in a recent Facebook post. Others in the community stepped up and looked out for the teen as well, from helping her get dental care to gifting her with experience for summer camp. Kastner says that she is beyond excited to be attending Harvard College in the fall with her sights set on a future law degree. That's incredible. And I wish her so well. And this woman is incredible. She's a good human for stepping up and helping a girl that needed guidance. And sometimes you just need that in your life. And I think that that's an incredible thing to achieve. And also, I just saw some clickbait. So, you know what that means, guys. You know what that means. So there you go. More good news. More good news. How exciting. Magnum North, thank you for another $10. Thank you so much. Says, I apologize. You don't have anything to apologize about. No worries. No worries. I'm always so happy to see you in the chat. Have you been to the Rocky Mountains? Guess what? I used to live in the Rocky Mountains because I'm from Vancouver. I might have a new job in Utah, the most beautiful place on earth. Wow, that's amazing. Yes, I've definitely been to the Rockies. I lived in the Rockies. I literally lived in the Rocky Mountains because we had a mountain house. It literally took us like 20 minutes to drive up one of the mountains to go to my house. It's beautiful. The Rockies will always have a very, very special place in my heart. There's nothing quite like flying over the Rockies. Whenever I go to Vancouver, That's my favorite part, to watch just the mountain range appear beneath the plane, and it's just one of the most beautiful and magical places on earth. So I wish you all the very best. And yeah, the Rockies rock. The Rockies are amazing. That's really cool, man. It's really cool. I remember you said you got laid off and now you have a new job. Well, guess what? We're all gonna pray that you get this job. Everybody, prayers and good thoughts to Magnum North, who's gonna have a really good job in Utah very soon. Gonna make that happen. Gonna make that happen. Thank you so much for that super chat. Steel Leg, thank you for the $1.99. Says Nina, I sent you a funny dog vid. Thank you. I have some saved up. And I will check that out in a little bit. Thank you. Yes, everybody. Yes, everybody. Fingers crossed for Magnum North. You got this. You got this. Hopefully some of these stories will inspire you. That's what I'm here to do. Okay. Next bit of news. Hang on. Let me move the clickbait to the end because we don't want that. Okay. Next bit of news. I always find these stories cool because you usually lose hope when these kind of things happen. And then somehow, some way, things work out. And you're like, I don't know how the world works, but hey, here we are. You guys know I've covered lots of these types of stories, but ring lost down the toilet 13 years ago is discovered at West Water Treatment Facility, 1,000 feet from her home. These kind of stories are just really, really incredible to me. Here is the ring. That's a pretty ring. And this is the news. So here we go.
So a woman was reunited with that ring that she lost 13 years ago, but she didn't just lose it. She accidentally did something any of us could do, including me. She flushed it down the toilet on accident way back when. So employees at a wastewater treatment plant just happened to find it last month. 13 years later, the odds of that are astronomical. This story has so many twists and turns, a lot like the journey of the ring. So let's get to it. Here's Jennifer Hoff.
My precious.
There are hundreds of wastewater treatment plants across Minnesota.
The inflow comes in.
John Tierney works at one in Rogers and last month made a unique discovery.
I've heard stories, but I don't know of anybody else that's found rings.
A diamond ring amongst the debris that made news back then.
Anybody who lost it, they would be able to describe it identically.
Yeah, it's pretty distinct
The
ring.
rare find fielding hundreds of phone calls when the employees posted it on social media, trying to find its rightful owner.
It's 10 karat gold.
Jeweler approved and eventually a match to many of Mary Strand's pictures.
What do you guys do to my ring? That's my ring.
Well, welcome everybody. We are so excited.
The Metropolitan Council reuniting the two today, 13 years after Mary says she accidentally flushed it down the toilet while washing her hands at her house that sits just 1,000 feet from the plant.
I couldn't believe it.
It getting stuck all these years somewhere inside that, had it not been found, would have ultimately ended up in a landfill.
I would say it's been on a journey for 13 years.
The ring
Some
may be
journey.
bent now, but back then it was an unexpected anniversary present to celebrate the couple's 33 years. Mary, not one to usually wear jewelry, her husband, well aware she'd actually lost an engagement band once before.
She never had anything
Wow.
on her fingers for a long time, so I figured, I better get her something.
I was thinking, he'll never buy me another ring.
What they never thought
my
is
God.
that they'd never find it. David, devoted to drains now for decades as the owner of his own sewer cleaning company.
You know, they pulled
He
the toilet.
made his own sewer
And like he
cleaning
said, he
company.
took it out on the deck and they were shaking, rolling the toilet to see if it was stuck in there.
Put her camera down the line.
our sewer camera.
He would run it down some 200 feet out, right out the line from the house. But no such luck.
We didn't see anything.
Writing it off back then, but thankful now.
I should have went and bought a lottery ticket.
Even more so hopeful Mary doesn't lose it again.
Mary says she's, of course, still shocked that this ring was returned all these years later. She has every intention of getting it reset now and wearing it as the couple is about to celebrate their 46th wedding anniversary.
46.
In Rogers, Jennifer Hoff, Care 11 News.
Mary should insure that ring. And she also told Jennifer she's lost actually a third ring, a gold band her dad gave her mom that flew off of her finger when she stuck her hand out of the window of a car.
Oh,
I feel you,
no.
Mary. I feel ya.
Oh my God, this lady has a really bad track record with rings. She should just not wear them. This is why I don't wear rings, because I'm like, I don't want them to get lost. So I just don't wear them anymore. I've told this story before. I lost a ring once. I found it days later in freaking Walmart bags, like grocery bags. But those days where I lost that ring was some of the worst days of my life. So wow, it's incredible though. What a crazy story. That dude went on to make like drainage cleaning company. Probably because of her. He was like, I will find this ring. That's funny. Ian so forth. Thank you so much for the very, very generous super chat. 50 pounds. Hope she rinsed it before putting it back on. God, I hope so. My goodness. How you doing, buddy? Hope you're doing well. Thank you very, very much for that super chat. And Wilson, the unauthorized biography of Tom Hanks is here for $5.50. I have to get going to work. My cat's potato and bread addictions won't feed themselves. But I wanted to say hi and have a happy Friday. Oh, thank you, Wilson. And I hope you have a lovely day at work. Really appreciate you stopping by and saying that. Thank you. Yarn Witch for $5 says, just wanted to say thanks. It's been a bit of a rough week, and this stream always gives me something to look forward to and makes my week better. Yarn Witch, you're one of us. We love you, Yarn Witch. This is a distant hug. Distant hug for you. Love you. Thank you for being here. And I hope your week gets better. I hope you have a great weekend. Thank you. I hope this show cheers you up. We've got lots more good stuff, so don't worry. 200 Watt Studios for $2 says, remove rings before sitting down, people. Oh my God. 200 Watt Studios. I feel like that's something Shane G would say, who is missing from the chat today. I don't think I haven't noticed Shane G. Shane G. Calling Shane G to the floor. Shane G. Okay. Well, I'm sure he'll watch the replay. Hope you're doing well. Okay. Wait, somebody else is missing too. No, Darren's here. Hi, Darren. I see you. I was like, where's Darren? Yeah, where's Stunty? There's a couple people missing today. Stump Brat. Calling Stump Brat. Charlene's missing too. There's a bunch of people. Oh, Shane has an exam. I hope he does well. I hope he does well. Okay, this next bit of news is really very, it's okay. It's one of those news that's like, you just don't think it's it's not the most incredible thing ever, but it's also really cool because somebody took time out of their own day to be like, you know what? I can do something about this. I'm going to not complain and do something about this. I'm going to make change where I can. And that is the case of this gentleman right here. Excuse me. That says this right here. Man becomes local hero after power washing hometown's filthy pavement. I got fed up. This is what happens. You get fed up and you do something. You do something to change what is going on around you. That's what you need to do. Look at this. Look at just the picture itself, it shows how dirty this place was before. Like this was all just dirt. And now when he's cleaned it, there's patterns on the actual stones, on the marbles or whatever it is that they're using. There's patterns on here that they could never see because there was just so much dirt and smut and smudge, whatever you want to call it. Dirty stuff. Splooge. A window cleaner has become an online sensation after pressure washing his hometown's filthy pavement and sidewalks in his spare time. Andrew Carr has been dubbed a hero by TikTok users for his efforts and his videos that have attracted thousands of followers around the world. Carr, who owns ABC Cleaning Services, says he was fed up with the paths and cobbles in Allenwick, Northumberland, being covered in chewing gum and dog poo. One day, he simply couldn't take it anymore. And after finishing a job washing windows and gutters in a town shop, the 32-year-old turned his powerful pressure washer on the path outside and was amazed to see patterns on the paving slabs that had been hidden under decades of dirt. Satisfied with the efforts, he contacted the local council and offered to spruce up the rest of the historic town in his spare time, and they agreed. Now, every Sunday morning, Carr blasts the path and pavements around the town center until they sparkle. I was cleaning windows and gutters and just looked down and was really disappointed at the state of the pavements, recounts Carr. I looked further up the high street, and every paving slab was covered in chewing gum, and there was a dog mess. It was a sad sight. Right there and then, I set myself a goal of cleaning the center of the town. Up. I thought to myself that everyone complains about the dog mess and chewing gum, but no one does anything about it. I contacted the town council and said I wanted to clean the paths up, and they were delighted. It's really lifted the spirits of the people living here. He now wants to tackle the pavements around the edges of the town, including the rundown bus stations and nearby residential streets, elated with the feedback that he hears from people, especially from visitors. For example, 6-year-old lifelong Allenwick resident Angela Davies said that she never knew that the paving slabs had patterns before they were washed. It may seem a small thing to be excited about, but the clean pavement have transformed the place, she said. The work clearing chewing gum is very time-consuming, but the results are a revelation, said the town councilor Gordon Castle. On behalf of the town, I thank him for his public-spirited work. And this is just a very short video. Well, it's actually a long video, but this is kind of the video of the kind of things he's been doing. He's just been going around washing every single part of the town and making it clean. And you know what? That's what you're supposed to do if you have the capability, and if you are just one of those people who's like, you know what, I'm sick of this BS. Let me do something about it. So you just, instead of complaining, you do something, and you make people happy. You make things different. You make yourself feel happy because you've accomplished something instead of just complaining about it. And you make everybody else happy too. I mean, that's wonderful. That's a lot of work. It's a lot of work to do on your spare time, It's a lot of work. There you go. Incredible. I love it. I love it. I love when people do something. They're like, I'm sick of this. I'm sick of this. I'm going to stop complaining. I'm going to do something. I love it. I love it. Magnum North, thank you for another $10. Thank you. My recruiter is catcalling me. Should I answer? Oh. I'm not lying. It's happening. I want the vote from the chat. Go in versus don't go in. Oh. Okay, looks like I'm making a poll for Magnum North. Here we go. I mean, look, usually there is, what's the word I'm looking for? Usually, I mean, there's usually context about these things, but should Magnum North go in? Yes, no. There. Now the chat's going to vote on whether you should go in. Look, my vote is why not? If you like her, what's stopping you? Is there like alarm bells? I mean, she's not your boss. She's your recruiter. The recruiter is like, once you got recruited into whatever, her job's done. So it's not like she's your boss or something. Damn, Admiral, calm down. But yeah, I think you should go for it. Personally. Yarn Witch has a really good point. You could just go for a coffee or something. Don't take Admiral's advice. Just letting you know. So if you're gonna do something, just calm down. Don't be like Admiral. Just calm down. Thanks for saying hi on the Rumble side, TZ Burton. I see you. I see the Rumble chat. I'm excited to see what this poll lands at. Wow, it's overwhelmingly 84% right now. 85 to 15% with 47 votes. People saying go in. Everyone's saying turtle love. This is what Magnum North wants to do. Turtle love. Turtle tickle that recruiter. I love seeing all the turtle love emojis in the chat right now. That's great. It's the circle of life. Damn, Admiral. Oh my goodness. God, I love you guys. This chat's amazing. All right. I think that it's an overwhelming result. 85 to 15%. The eyes have it. Go in. Infinite Hope has been derailed. Kind of, but not really at the same time, because this is good news. Finding love is good news. Well, maybe it's not love, but you know what I mean. I mean, turtle love is a big part of the show. We need updates on this, definitely. See, Magnum North has now offered up his life story as content for Infinite Hope. Look, if it ends bad, I don't want to know. Only if it ends well. Like you landed the deal. You're getting married. We don't need to hear bad things. Only if it ends well. Just lie to me. Just be like, oh yeah. We're getting married. Just a little white lie here and there. Braz Monkey getting in on this. We aim to please. Oh my. Thank you, Braz Monkey. I like you know what though? Yarn Witch is right. I do demand updates. I do demand updates on this. All right. Now we're gonna get this show back on track here, guys. This is the highlighted story. The one on the thumbnail. It was incredible. I love it. You guys know how I feel about good humans. Good humans are amazing. Good humans are awesome. Here we go. 74-year-old hero rescues woman from hotel fire. This is some wild stuff, and he is a really cool guy.
Dark smoke billows as a hotel erupts into flames. A jogger out for a run takes out his phone, and as he gets closer, you see intense flames. Suddenly, a faint voice can be heard. A guest is trapped on the second floor. 74-year-old Greg Spike, a grandfather of 16, tells me he knew he had to act fast.
I started yelling at her, "Get out of there! Get out of there!
Get out! Get out!
I thought, okay, I'm going to help her down somehow.
The granddad jogger put his phone inside his pocket so he could focus on saving the guest. But the phone continues recording, and you can hear him desperately trying to coax her to jump, assuring her that he'll break her fall. So she lowers herself just enough where her foot almost touched his outstretched hand.
I thought if she could get over the railing and just fall and hit me, I could break her fall.
Hit me! Hit me! Come on! Come on! Hurry!
Incredible.
Here, get my hand. You got it. Here. Okay, go. I got you.
Hear the fire.
Oh my God, is anybody else up there?
I don't know. I was in my room myself.
You're okay now. Stop.
Thank you so much.
Deep breath. Thank you. Oh my God, you saved me.
You can see the 62-year-old woman in a mask. She's going to be okay. What happens next? The fire department is on the way, and the hero splits just like Batman.
So you didn't stick around after you rescued her?
No, I had to finish my run.
I love that answer. No, I had to finish my run. Very dedicated gentleman to his exercises. That's why he looks so good at 74 years old. He's going for those runs and he's not finishing. He's not stopping until he finishes. Absolutely stuff of heroes. Not all heroes wear capes. I think she was wearing the mask for the smoke, actually. And that's what you're supposed to do, really. I remember when I went to LA when I had when there was like forest fires, and I was like, I need a mask. Like you cannot breathe when there's that much smoke. Like you need something to, I don't know, something to stop the inhalation of that type of smoke. It's just insane. It's intense. That was cool. That was a cool story. Yay, good humans! Yay, good humans! Okay, next story. This is also another good human story. People being in the right place at the right time and answering the call to save lives. Nurse and boyfriend's heroic efforts saved man's life during mid-flight emergency. This is the lovely couple here, and we're gonna watch this.
Not all heroes
right
wear
here.
capes, and in this case, a local nurse and her boyfriend jumped in to help mid-flight to save a man's life.
And the heroic act happened while they were returning home to Baltimore from vacation in the Bahamas.
Stefan Dingle shares this incredible story.
While in the air on Southwest Flight 553, GBMC acute care nurse Emily Raines and her boyfriend hear a call from a flight attendant for anyone with medical experience on the plane as a fellow flyer was having a medical emergency.
On our way up there, like I was trying to pregame. I was like, hey, if we have to do compressions, like I need you to start doing compressions. I'll take care of everything else.
With the game plan already set, Emily and her
CPR.
boyfriend Daniel jumped right into action as other passengers emptied out medical bags to assist this man who had no pulse.
I see him slumped over in the seat. His face is completely purple. He's Caucasian, so it was quite alarming, obviously, seeing his face look that way.
After several rounds of compressions with a little more than 30 minutes until landing,
I would say like 7 minutes before we landed is when we got him back to life.
emergency personnel took the man to the hospital right away, while Emily and Daniel got a hero's high fives while walking back to their seats. But nobody more grateful than the wife of that man, who sent Emily a kind text of gratitude a week and a half
No
later.
kidding.
We're still not completely sure what happened. He didn't have a heart attack, but obviously his heart stopped. They believe that multiple factors played a role, mostly due to his low oxygen levels. I cannot possibly thank you enough for saving his life. There
That's
are
so
no words.
scary.
It's not every day a couple can bond over saving a life, but for Emily, her quarterly CPR training at the hospital and the assistance of her
CPR.
boyfriend, who is a former nurse now working in finance, takes the service of compassionate care to new heights.
Like we were ants. Yeah, because it's so awesome. Like that feeling, and then afterwards you're like, oh, we did this. Like we saved somebody's life.
Just another day and another selfless act by one of our many healthcare heroes,
Woo!
even while on vacation. I'm Stefan.
They saved lives. Well, they saved a life. That's amazing. Good humans. Can you imagine being on a plane and then like you look over and some dude's like basically dead next to you? I'd be like, I mean, like, you know, it's just one of those situations where you're like, do I jump into action? Like, what do I do? It's pretty wild, you know? It's Aiken. Aiken's here. Good morning, Aiken. I just read you just woke up. It's like 4:30 in the morning over there. Good morning to you. I mean, that would be wild to have someone sitting next to you that's like dead. I'd be like, no. I'd be like, well, this vacation's starting off on a really great note. Oh boy. Ooh, yeah. See, my certification ran out too. Like, I gotta go get mine again. I gotta go get mine. But I mean, I know what to do. I just need to get certified again. Yeah, because it's weird, right? Like you'd be like, oh, they're probably just sleeping. And then you'll see like they're turning purple. And then you're like, oh my God, I think that guy's dead. It's crazy times. Crazy, crazy times. Okay, next story. This is also, I mean, this story is crazy. The story is crazy. I can't even imagine being the parents of this person and having this happen. But it all ends well. It all ends well. So here we go. The search for a good Samaritan goes viral after car accident involving Mammel Senior. Okay. In this news article or this news video that we're gonna watch, there is pictures of the car crash site and like videos of the car crash site. Just giving you guys a warning. It looks really bad, but everything turned out well. Okay, so just know that. But if that's triggering for you or something, just be advised. Viewer discretion is advised. Okay, here we go.
Well, the search for a good Samaritan who came to the aid of a soon-to-be high school graduate following a car crash on I-40 goes viral on social media. And today, the two shared a special moment. Channel 7's Ashley Lenningham joins us in our studio now with more on the search for that man and the better late than never graduation. Ashley.
Chris, Harvey Shelton never thought he would miss his graduation, especially the way that he did, but a good Samaritan stopped and kept him calm in a moment of shock, and now Harvey is here today to move into the next chapter of his life.
Today we honor you, Harvey Shelton and Lydia Kendall, with this special ceremony. We present you with this diploma symbolizing the culmination of years of hard work, dedication, and perseverance.
Harvey Shelton, Maumelle Sr., finally receiving his diploma after a car accident put him in the hospital just hours before graduation.
I was driving
Hours.
home, coming from my family that visited me to come congratulate me on graduating. And I was driving behind this white Jeep. They had swerved up the lane last moment. I seen a semi truck with caution lights on. I had to try to get out the way, couldn't get out of the way in time, and ended up crashing.
Pinned underneath the semi, the front of his car and parts of the
On
driver's side had been crushed.
Real.
First, I was kind of dazed, didn't know what really happened. I just stuck my hand out, yelled for help.
But he was able to stay
Unreal.
calm thanks to who he calls his angel, a good Samaritan named Daryl.
He grabbed my hand. He said, "I'm here. I'm going to keep."
I
I'm gonna stay
can't
here until
believe
the
he
fire department
survived
gets
this
here." He
crash.
just kept saying, "I'm here. I'm praying for you. They're going to be here soon."
Harvey's parents, Harvey and Mozzie Shelton, were on their way to graduation when they received a call no parent wants to get.
Nope.
I heard about it, and I actually got a little bit of details about the big truck, and right away my mind just
Goes to the worst. Worst
I
place.
didn't know what to think. I didn't even want to think. I immediately just started praying in my head. I was just looking out the window as he was driving and just saying, God, let him be okay.
Mozzie says she got to him first.
And when I got in
He
there,
survived.
immediately I'm just giving him all kinds of kisses. And he's like, Mozzie, and I'm like, I'm here. We're all here. Everybody's coming in, you know. And I was just filled with so much gratitude in that moment that God had spared his life.
Harvey says he walked away from the crash with no broken bones, a gash in his leg, and 40 stitches. And today,
Amazing.
we created a graduation ceremony for him and his friend Lydia Kendall, who was by his side in the hospital. And Harvey was able to walk across the stage to the next chapter in his life, surrounded by his support system.
Very loved, you know, everybody here to
Aw,
just
yay.
see me walk the stage for even a few seconds. It feels really surreal and blessed. I love them all for even coming to show up, you know.
For him and for us, it was definitely a wake-up call to life. You know, it is not promised.
No, it's
And
not.
he got another chance.
Yes, he did.
And we're just grateful for that. And I think he's going to take every opportunity to make it the best.
Harvey and his family were able to find Daryl through the help of social media, and he was in attendance at Harvey's graduation ceremony. On your side, I'm
Oh, that's so
Ashley, thanks so much.
sweet.
And Harvey says he is going to continue to pursue his dreams and will be going into the military after graduation.
Wow.
Good evening to you. We are going to.
He's going to military after graduation. Now this guy here, let's see if I can find the picture. Yeah, this guy here, that was the Good Samaritan. Oh wait, not sharing the right screen. Let me go back. So that was the Good Samaritan, the guy that stopped to hold his hand. And they invited him to the graduation ceremony. It's really cool of the school to have a graduation ceremony just for him. That's already cool on its own. I mean, I saw you guys, like some of you guys said that it was luck. I mean, yeah, you could call it luck. Sometimes, like some people would call it a guardian angel. I mean, I don't know, but there was definitely something because that crash looked so bad. It's a miracle that he survived with no broken bones. He just had like, you know, very, very minimal injury. And my God, it's definitely a wake-up call to, you know, spend each and every minute like it's your last, because you never know, man. You never know. And this dude right here, what a great human to hang out and stay with him while he's trapped in that car. Can you imagine being in that kind of situation where you're, because I'm sure he was feeling very helpless at that moment, just having this like very young man in this car trapped, not knowing what to do. But all he could do was to be a good human and hang out there and hold his hand and be a good voice of don't give up, they're coming, just be a helpful voice. And that sometimes that's all that matters, is for that one voice to be there to pull you out from the darkness. So good human, yay. And what an incredible story. Sometimes God gives you another chance. So that was really cool. That was really cool. Okay, this next story had a little bit of a battle in my head about whether I should share the story or not. I decided to share it only because I truly believe in the power of human connection. Now, I know that this story this is not a good story by any means, like in that sense, because there's a lot of people going through a lot of hard times right now. And sometimes some things are, may feel justified in your mind, but it's never justified to do certain things. But it does help me. It does make me think of kind of like the story of Jean Valjean, in Les Miserables, or anything like that kind of makes a man go to the edge to do something. And so how sometimes you can't really judge what a person's going through, and that the power of human connection is more powerful than anything else. And that might be the reason why all of the bad news you hear is always trying to make you divided. They want to divide us because human connection is the strongest thing of all. And that's the essence of this story. And this is it right here. A man stops bank robbery with an unexpected act of kindness, a hug. This is a really bizarre story. Here we go.
This morning, surveillance images capturing a California bank robbery in progress.
When you're in a bad situation, you feel it.
Michael Armas Sr., seen here just off to the side, quickly stepping in to calm the suspect. Armas was at the Bank of the West Monday morning to make a deposit, but instead found himself in the midst of a frightening ordeal.
Well, I was standing in line, and I was the next up to the window. And I noticed the guy 2 windows down had his face covered with his shirt.
The man walking up to the counter with his shirt over his face. Police say he passed a note to a teller saying he was armed.
And they were scared, and she kept looking at me, looking back at him, looking at me. So I had to say something. I had to do something.
Armas says he recognized the suspect, 43-year-old Eduardo Plasencia, a former neighbor and friend of his daughter, and immediately knew he needed to step in.
He said he had no job. There's nothing in town for me.
Armas tried to comfort the man and suggested they go outside, where it all ended with a simple gesture, a hug, then an arrest.
I felt compassion for the man. You know what I mean? What could happen to this guy to make him want to go in there and just throw his life away?
I felt compassion for that man. That's the thing that really gets to me, is the idea that most people don't have that compassion anymore. A lot of people, they feel like, there is no, like, you can't make mistakes, or, I don't know. Our society, I feel like we've come to a point where sometimes we're way too judgmental. We don't know we don't know what the story is. And sometimes, knowing someone is just, you never know what they're going through. And this article actually adds on. So I took him outside and I gave him a hug right there in the doors, said Armas. He started crying. The power of human connection prevailed. Armas said he believes fate brought him to the bank that day. It was meant for me to be there, he said. The officers arrived at the scene and arrested the robbery. And according to them, the guy was actually unarmed. So he wasn't even armed. Like, that note that he's, said to that girl, it just sometimes people get so desperate and they do something really freaking stupid to throw their life away. And it's really sad. It's really sad. But I'm glad that man was there and was able to de-escalate the situation. And hopefully that guy will think about, not, maybe doing something to fix his life. Because I feel like that guy was also given another chance. So I don't know, just something to think about. Aiken, thank you so much for the $5.99 super sticker of it's a doggy kissing a bone. He's like, oh, I love you, Bone. Thank you. Thank you, Aiken. Thank you for that. I don't know. It was weird. I thought about whether I should share that story or not, but I really thought, that's what this show is all about. Second chances. Yeah, we all need that one person, oh God. No, that was a lot of phrasing there, wasn't? Oh no. Oh well. What are you gonna do?
Hey, phrasing.
Oh no. Well. 200 Watt Studios for $2 says, I bet they had intense sex after that. Amped up. He is referring to the previous story, not the one that we just talked about. He's talking about the two nurses. Not the God, I hope you're not talking about the last story. Okay. God damn it, Aiken. Did you see? Now you see what you've done. All right. Speaking of doggies and bones and doggies, look, this story was intense because I love dogs, but we have to share it. All y'all need to get your head out of the gutter. I'm looking at you, 200 Watt Studios. Okay. This story is nuts. I love it. Elderly dog risks it all to protect fur brother from coyotes. This is some next level ish. This freaking dog is a hero. We're gonna watch two videos. Okay, we're gonna watch the story, but first we're gonna watch what happened. So this is the footage of the elderly dog rescuing his doggy brother. Here we go. That's the freaking coyote. He bit that dog. And then this other dog runs over and scares the coyote off. This is some next level-ish. And this is the story.
At 3:30, it is a tiny dog to the rescue, chasing off a coyote that was attacking his brother. It's a hero Maltese, only about 10 pounds, really doesn't have many teeth left, but make no mistake, this little guy is fearless. The dog's owner is hoping this story will remind others, be extra vigilant in areas where coyotes are creeping into backyards.
KTLA 5's
Freaking
Orange County Bureau
coyotes.
Chief Chip Yost joining us live now from Mission Viejo with the story. Chip?
Yeah, hey, Glenn and Sandra, if I started off a story telling you, we're going to tell you about a dog that came to another dog's rescue by scaring off a coyote, I'm willing to bet that this dog we're about to show you is not the dog that came to mind.
Yeah, there's his two teeth. He has
There
two
it
lower
is.
teeth and one. He has two lower teeth and one molar. That's it.
At first blush, you might not think 11-year-old Vinny would stand a chance against a coyote. That is, until you get to know Vinny a little better.
He's always been a scrapper. I mean, the first day we brought him home, I went and I pet him. He started growling at me.
David and Aaron Macaluso say earlier this month, when a coyote jumped into their backyard, the scrapper was on full display. That's because the coyote had managed to get Vinny's little brother Harley in its mouth, and Vinny was having none of it. In this video of the incident, you can see the coyote jump the fence and chase Harley into the corner. After Harley yelps, you see a white flash come from the other side of the yard. That white flash was Vinny coming to the rescue and chasing the coyote off as Harley runs the other way.
You know, little 10-pound, 3-tooth dog chases off a
11-year-old.
Yeah, 11 years old, chased off a 60-pound coyote. And so it's pretty amazing. He did a great job. He's our little hero.
From Harley's injuries, it looked like Vinny came just in time, especially since a closer look at the video reveals a second coyote was right on the other side of the fence during the attack.
He had 2 lacerations over here and 1 up here that they had to sew closed, and 1 under here, and bite marks and a lot of abrasion. It looked like
he
that they grabbed him.
though.
It looked like they tried to grab him here, and then he flipped over and they grabbed his chest. And then I think that's when Vinny came and they let him go.
He survived.
Now you can see some from the video there. Harley looks like he is doing a lot better. They say he is a little more clingy than before, clingy to Vinny and clingy to David and Aaron. David and Aaron said the reason they wanted to get this story out there is just to warn their neighbors here in Mission Viejo that those coyotes are around and to take measures to protect your pets. For now, reporting live here in Mission Viejo, I'm Chip Yost, KTLA 5 News.
Oh, I think they better get Vinny a treat, very soft treat, right?
Oh, I love doggies. And that was a hero doggy. What a crazy story. Yeah, you gotta watch out for those coyotes. They're vicious. Somebody said white flash greater than Ezra Miller. This is accurate. This is accurate for me. I like how they called him the White Flash. White Flash. Speaking of Flash, don't forget to support Flash Gordon. Sam J. Jones has a comic book out right now. He's wanting to get funding for it. So make sure you check it out and support Flash Gordon. I'm going to put the link in the chat right now. Flash. So yeah, if you guys are interested in that, support him. Support him. Let's get this comic funded. That was really cute. That was a really cute story. Because that dog was so old. He had like 3 teeth. Okay, this next story is really funny. Well, at least to me it was funny. Because I thought it was funny, so I'm going to share it with you. Here it is. Louis Capaldi's former school surprised him with a statue in his honor. My God. What? Imagine somebody makes a statue to honor you and they make this. You're like, what? Singer Louis Capaldi stopped by his old secondary school where he was greeted with a statue in his honor. The unveiled statue has managed to simultaneously amuse and unsettle Capaldi. You really captured my essence, Capaldi said. Or Capaldi joked. Pupils and 4th year teachers have spent 6 months creating the tribute to St. Kentinger's Academy in at St. Kentinger's Academy in West Lothian, Scotland. It's pretty weird looking, but I like it. He added before admitting that it might give me nightmares. And here is his reaction. to the statue.
Absolutely love it. It really captured my essence. It's pretty weird looking, but I like it. Very good. Truly, the best and greatest thing about it. Yeah, I love it. It's kind of like you go see that David Beckham statue. Yeah. That is an actually very nice one. You nailed it. No, genuinely, I love it. Thank you very much. Brilliant. Amazing. Might give me nightmares, but. Hi. Of course, order from this angle as well. I feel like I'm getting the full scope now. It's a weird thing to look at, like yourself, but not yourself. But it's beautiful.
Aw. Aw, I like it. I like that story. I like his reaction. It was very genuine. Thank you, Ian, for it. To be fair, that's what Capaldi looks like. Well, he had a really good sense of humor about it. It was really good. Which Capaldi? Louis Capaldi. That was the guy. This looks great. I mean, it was funny. It was funny. At least he had a good sense of humor about it. This is probably going to get me claimed, but I don't care because it's great. I love parents that are awesome, and these parents are awesome. Parents embarrass kids by performing schools out at the bus stop on the last day of school. Here it is. This is awesome. I love how much that guy was so into it. He like kicked the microphone stand. That was cool. I love cool parents. Yeah, Alice Cooper is the shit. He's cool. That statue isn't of Marty Feldman. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, they were actually playing it. That was them. That was them singing. Oh my. All right, next story. We're slowly getting into the animal portion of the show. So we're going to start by checking this out because I didn't know this was a thing, but now I do. Rare all-white panda spotted again in China, the only one of its kind in the world. That is so cute and lonely. It's an albino panda. Check it out. It's an albino panda. This is so cute. keep an eye on it because it's so rare.
大熊猫分布的北端的秦岭地区，然后存在着另外一种比较罕见的大熊猫的色型，然后呢是一种棕白色的这样的一个色型，记录到一个非常罕见的这样的一个白化的一个大熊猫。它的话呢，可能是由于这种基因变异，然后目前可能是我们有正式文献记载以来的第一只这种野外记录到的白色的白化的大熊猫。它的基因会不会在这个小的种群里边，然后呢逐渐传播开来，能不能一直稳定的遗传下去？这个呢是我们目前还不太清楚的，这个需要后续的更多的研究，然后来了解。
That's so crazy. He's a white panda. They have to figure out why that pigmentation happened. It's really cute. It's really cute. This next story is so cute. I was just screaming because it was so cute. So it says dog groomer takes internet by storm with adorable Pomeranian haircut videos. Just get ready for the cutest things you've ever seen in your life. Okay, here we go. I have to mute it though, because this is totally going to get claimed. But it's just, look at these. So cute. Look at it, so cute. I love how like they're just sitting there and being like, yes, groom me. Yes, I'm a cutie pie. Look at the attention to detail. He's so fluffy. Oh, so cute. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's so cute. Look, he's smiling. Oh, he's so cute. Oh my god, it's so cute. There's more. This guy's amazing. He's so good. He's just so cute. Hang on, there's another one. This one is so funny.
I think I like winning.
Oh my god, look how fluffy this dog is. First, you gotta give him a bath. Look at this, so cute. Oh my god. I just love that the dogs know that they're being pampered. And they're just like, yeah, okay. I'm fine with this. So his account is called the Pet Stylist. If you're interested, my neighbor's dog's going crazy because he's like, I want to get groomed. This is the Pet Stylist over here. Wow, he's got like 2.2 million subscribers. I could see why. Here is his Pet Stylist. Here's his TikTok. If you guys are interested, you can follow him because he does a lot of cute videos like this.
Cause you are in me.
Like, you're so cute. Oh, he's so cute. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh. I can't stop watching this. They do look like stuffed animals. They do. It's so cute. Oh my god, it's so cute. I could just sit here and watch those videos all day. Okay. Let me get the next one here. $200 studio for $2 says, nice to see grooming and not about Ezra Miller. Thank you, 200 Studios. This is adorable. When you're extremely handsome and have a doctor's appointment. All the ladies want to see it when you're handsome. Handsome doggy. All the ladies. The medical staff was gushing over this handsome patient. Can you blame them? No. Because they're so cute. So cute. Adorable puppers. All the ladies love the cuteness. This next one is hilarious. It says dog rings doorbell, then barks because someone is at the door. I freaking died watching this. Says, this is the latest video captured by a home security camera. A family dog manages to ring the doorbell, but the doorbell sound set off the instinctual response within the dog, prompting it to start barking at whoever was at the door. It's him. He's at the door. Only my dog would ring the doorbell and look extremely confused and then proceed to bark because someone was at the door. It's you, dummy. God bless dogs. Oh my gosh. Okay, this next one, I died. I was dying watching this. This is too funny. And this is the story. It says, cheeky gorilla pulls off a flawless prank. The theory of mind that is involved with this prank is amazing. Annie, Shabani's daughter, loves to play pranks. On this day, she sneakily grabs her mother's behind and then hides behind the wall so that the father is accused of the action. And it's at 7:34. I'm going to play this. This is amazing. This is so funny. I mean, it's so good. Like how this is so funny. I just love the reaction of the moms. Like, you ain't getting some tonight. Don't you even try it. Oh my God. The dad got in trouble. He's like, what the? Was it me? Was it me, bro? That's too funny. That was too funny. I liked it. I really enjoyed that. The little monkey got his dad in trouble. Yeah, the daddy knew to back away. That was So funny. Okay, this is the clickbait article. So if it sucks, I'm sorry. It has not been vetted, but it's cute. Orangutan's unusual request, a heartwarming encounter between species. An orangutan residing in the Louisville Zoo has stirred both curiosity and awe as it expressed an unusual desire to interact with human babies. This captivating story highlights the innate connection and empathy that exists between species, transcending the boundaries of language and culture. As the encounter between the gentle primate and these tiny humans unfolded, it becomes clear that the desire for connection and the capacity for compassion are not exclusive to a single species alone. In the first video, Amber, the orangutan, gestures to a mother that she wants a closer look at her 3-month baby. So here we go.
Oh, she wants the baby.
Oh my god. Oh my god, that's so cute. In the second video, Amber asks to see the guest's 2-week-old infant. Oh my god. Oh my god, they like the baby. That's too freaking cute. Oh my god, that's adorable. Those extraordinary interactions serve as a gentle reminder that we share this planet with remarkable creatures who possess emotions and profoundly sensitive curiosity. That's amazing. It's so,
Oh, she wants the baby.
it's so amazing. Oh my god. I love orangutans. I love orangutans. They're so cute. Let me see the. Okay, the next clickbait is not as amazing, but it's still funny. I'm not watching 8 minutes of this, though. I can tell you that much. It says just a bunch of baby goats jumping around in slow motion. The Sunflower Farm Creamery posted an adorable 8-minute video of the baby goats playing around in slow motion. The farm is located in Cumberland, Maine, and is home to 30 Nigerian dwarf goats. That's really cute. But we're not watching 8 minutes of this. Oh my god. Does classic music get you copyright strike? I think it does. Depending on what. Oh my god. This is kind of hilarious. All right. That's funny. That's funny. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm going to go to Twitter now and share with you a couple of the stuff that I received from you guys throughout the week. And then we're going to close out the show because I have things to do. So we're going to just watch a couple of these today and then I'm calling it. No touching. Oops. It's Pink Panther. Why are you pinching these animals, bro? Do you not see like his teeth? He can bite you, you know. I don't know if I would do that. Like when animals don't like to be touched, I wouldn't do that. That's not very smart. Okay, next. Phil shared this, and this looks cool.
He was at the zoo
Let's see. Thank you, Phil.
when he saw this gorilla in the distance walking like a human. Everyone was shocked at what they were seeing as the gorilla was walking away with ease, looking like he just clocked out at work. When this guy on a jet ski saw a turtle struggling in the ocean, he noticed it couldn't swim because of everything on him and was in really rough shape because of it. So he started by removing the crab off of him and then continued to remove all of the barnacles that were attached to him as well, which there were a lot. And this is what he looked like after he was completely done cleaning him up. Looking as good as new and was able to swim easily now, going out of his way to save a little turtle's life. Her golden retriever was at the front door crying, thinking his owner left the house, not knowing she was still there. So she snuck up on him, and this was his hilarious reaction, shocked when he saw her home. When they were at the zoo, this chimp came up to the glass and started pointing at her bag. When she tried to figure out what he was wanting, he kept telling her to open it, wanting to see what was inside. When she finally showed him, she pulled out some food that she had in it, and then he was interested.
Oh my
Immediately
God,
walking
that's
over to this
hilarious.
fence, trying to tell her to go around and pass it to him through it. When they weren't listening, he'd point at them again and then to the fence. But when he realized they weren't able to, he tried to figure out another way he could get it.
Is this
So he
the
grabbed a
same
stick and then climbed
orangutan?
up to the top, feeding the stick through the top of the cage, seeing if it could feed over to them. An incredibly smart animal trying to solve problems just like we do.
This
When he
is
noticed his
so
dog was upset on the couch,
incredible.
he asked him what's wrong, and he looked over at this picture, showing his best friend that passed away. He then asked him this.
Does pal miss him? Does he? I know
Oh
you do,
my
pal. I
God.
know, pal.
Just sad, missing his best friend.
I get
Okay,
it,
that
though,
would
buddy.
that's gonna make me cry. That last one was that was sad. But that orangutan one, oh my God, orangutans are so smart. Look at this. He's telling the human what to do. Oh my God, I love animals. Animals are so cool. Like, what would this world would be so boring without animals. And the Oscar goes to oh my God, that's too funny. I love the cat. What the hell? This cat. What the fuck? I'm sorry, but I think the funniest thing about this whole video is the cat's reaction and like expression. Like, what? What is the cat? The cat's like, this dog's always so freaking over dramatic. So I have to deal with on a daily basis. I know. The cat's like, I'm so over you and your like constant drama. It's just constant drama with you. This is my favorite. Yeah, the cat's like, he's always like that. Like, it's constant drama with this dog. E. Clay sent me this. Oh, it was deleted. No. But then, wait, what? It's a lion. I didn't see this one. Wow, look at that mane. He's so pretty. Where is he Where is this? He's just walking around in traffic. That would be scary. I'd be so scared if the lion just showed up. I'd be like, massive sized lion walking through the traffic. That's some next level thing. I wonder what this was that got deleted. Okay, next. TD sent this in. This shows you two things: be a good-hearted human, be a good, kind-hearted human. There are always will be good people out there. There's an amazing woman. I agree. And the story is Polish silver medalist in javelin throw Maria Andrzejewski, who is also devout Catholic, sold her Olympic medal at an auction to find money for her heart surgery. Of a Polish store chain, Zapka won the auction, but they returned the medal back for her. I covered this story a few months ago on Infinite Hope. Maybe it was like last year. That look. Right. That look. What is that look? What is this look? Like, you expect me to eat a half-eaten banana? Are you for real? Do you think you couldn't give me a full banana, bro? What the F? I don't want your bitten banana. Give me my own banana. Hey, what's up, Russell? Yeah, are you serious? Are you serious? I know you can feel the judgment through the screen. You really can. Like, my wife gives me that look. Oh, that's funny. Oh my God, that's funny. Oh, oops. Okay. This is interracial penguins. That's really cute. Oh, they're so cute. I love them. Look how fluffy this one is. Oh, they're so cute. I love it. Mistakes were made. Oh. This monkey is like FML. Was it parent and chick? Oh. I thought they were interracial penguins. Oh my God, I love this one. The monkey is like F. Oh, poor monkey. This guy gave CPR to a dog. This is pretty incredible, actually. CPR to the rescue again.
You need water?
CPR to the rescue again. I mean, this dude, he's a hero. He gave this dog CPR. He saved him. Oh, good doggy. He's okay now.
That's what's up, y'all. Saving lives. That's how we do it.
Oh my God! Look, he's okay.
Give me a hug,
Oh my God!
Yeah. I love
Wow.
Stone, man. I met Stone before.
That's incredible.
Yeah, Stone. Good boy. Good boy. You gonna remember me, huh? You gonna remember me? You gonna remember me?
Oh my God! You saved his life. Of course he's gonna remember you. That's a next level, man.
Stone, give me a hug, boy. Yeah.
Why was the dog in respiratory distress? Probably the heat.
Yeah.
Probably
I
heat
love
and
Stone,
dehydrated.
man. I met Stone before.
That's usually what happens when dogs are
Yeah, Stone.
in
Good boy. Good boy.
in respiratory distress.
You gonna remember me, huh? You gonna remember me? You gonna
That's
remember
so
me?
cute, though. I'm so glad he saved him. Oh, poor doggy. This is me in Cancun in my backyard. This is my life. Aiken's right. Bad owner, good Samaritan. Ah, bliss. So cute. This is the life. I love how he's got like I love how he's got like a little teapot here and wherever the heck this is. And he's got the little tiny slippers. I mean, it's the mood that they've set up for this shot. It's too cute. I want this chair for my cat. That is so cute. The tiny Crocs. I know. It's so cute. Oh. Oh, Russell. Just move on. You're always skeptical. Put your skepticism aside for 5 minutes. Just go with it. Just go with it, Russell. Dad is admiring a car that he sees parked in a restaurant parking lot. It reminds him of his old car that he had to sell to help raise his kids. He's reminiscing and telling stories that his daughter hands him his keys. Those onions. Do we want to watch this right now? I think I covered this story on Infinite Hope a while ago. I think I covered that. Wait, what happened? Oh, Brez Monkey just gifted memberships to the chat. Thank you, Brez Monkey. Okay. I think that's it. That's where we're gonna leave it today. I think that's where we're gonna leave it today. I don't know if I'm ready to cry at the end of the show. No, I haven't. No, I haven't, but I'm on the last boss. Maybe I'll go live in a little bit and beat it. Because it's I'm basically on the last boss. And I need to finish it so that I can play Zelda. And with that said, thank you everybody for joining me today. It's been a fun show today. Thank you so very, very much. Woo. That was oh boy. Thank you, Soul Warrior Vibe. I came here to just give you a like for the title alone. Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you over on Rumble, Soul Warrior Vibe. That is really cool. I would like to see this show grow more over on Rumble. It'll be cool to see that to see that happen. That's amazing. So everybody, I want to thank you all again. Special thanks to those of you who super chatted, gifted memberships, became a member, all that good stuff. Thank you so very much for supporting the channel in that way. You guys are amazing and you help me do this every week. So thank you. And of course, as always, thank you to those of you who are just hanging out with me today and just being part of the show and just making it great like you always do. The chat is always the best. Even you, Russell Hall. Even you. We love you, Russell. As for me, yes, I'll probably be doing the Star Wars thing at some point today. And I don't know what else I got going on this week. Maybe I'll go on Flashcast on Saturday. I don't know. I don't know what else is going on. Sunday, I'll probably be playing Conan with Script Doctor and Jane Theory. keeping our Sunday tradition alive to hang out with each other, whether we review things or play video games. That's what's going to happen this Sunday. So I hope you guys all have a very good weekend. Stay positive, stay connected, have empathy, practice empathy, be kind to yourself, be kind to one another, and breathe, flex, go exercise, do all the good things. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye, everybody. Bye.